All right. Welcome everyone to Automation for Beginners. And for those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Melencio Lomo Jr. and I've been building automations and using AI for more than 3 years now. And then we are starting a brand new series called Automation for Beginners. And the goal to have a is to sell an offer first before we build anything. So, ang madalas kasing nangyayari, anytime people are uh, starting to get interested with automations and all, is uh, sobrang daling ma-distract dun sa mga bagong tools na AI tools na lumalabas, mga bagong automation na pwede mong gawin. And ang nangyayari is they people tend to delay uh, uh, actual uh, touch base with a customer or a potential customer. So they hide behind the fact that they're just building tools and then forget the actual job that makes them money. That is selling the service that they have. And ako din guilty sa ganong instance because it's it's really easy to get distracted by just building and building things or automations and then neglect that that I don't have the client yet. So, ang nangyayari, you feel busy. So, ang dami mong nagawang, well, things, dami mong na-build kuno. But at the end of the day, no one has paid you for those things. Okay, so that's why yung series na to would be focusing first on looking for uh, a business problem that needs to be solved, and then think through the things that you can do for as an automation, no, as a form of a service, an automation as a form of a service for to solve business problems, and then actually looking for the people or validating that offer. So we'll be building the offer first before we go and build some stuff. And now to validate that, will actually go through steps how to send outreach DMs or emails or um yeah, reaching out to those potential clients before actually building the thing. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to build something that no one wants. So yun yung gagawin natin for eh, pinaka-theme ng mga series of videos that we're going to do is just constantly creating the offer and then validating it. Because yeah, the validation will tell us if this thing we are going to build will be is something that people will or businesses will be willing to pay. So that's uh, that's the premise that I want to set. And for this first part ng ano natin, ng video natin, I've called it, kita naman sa title ng stream is how to create your first automation offer. All right? So yung stress natin is dun sa offer. First, automation offer without being an expert. This means this is good news for people who are just starting out or just learning out automation because we're not heavily focused on building it, building the automation. We are heavily focused on creating the offer. Why? Because it's the offer that will, ano, yung offer is yung gagamitin natin to validate yung mga gagawin natin. Okay? Because it would not make sense to spend time and your energy and money on things that doesn't return. So wala siyang ROI, kumbaga, return on investment. So the stress is on creating the offer, not on creating the automation. And it's also a good news since for beginners since yung ano mo, yung amount of things that you'll actually need to learn would be lesser. Okay? Compared to the approach na alamin mo muna lahat ng mga uh, yung mga bagay-bagay or yung actual na uh, automation skills, which is by the way unlimited siya. Sobrang dami, no? Kung gusto mong mag-aral lang ng mag-aral. So ang daming YouTube tutorial, mga free courses, free or paid courses available na. And again, we are not uh, on that journey. We are on the journey of actually solving existing businesses problems and then uh, uh, looking for those problems and then using uh, automations, AI and automations to solve those problems. Right. So if you are a beginner ka pa lang, or if you are a freelancer, virtual assistant, or starting agency pa lang, and you offer yung automation services, but you feel like you are not skilled enough yet. Maybe ang iniisip mo is I want to offer automation, but hindi naman ako expert. So I don't know if I should learn things first, high level, and make.com, Zapier, all of these things. Um, I want to get clients, but I don't know what to offer. So, ganun yung mga iniisip mo. This is uh, yung mga series of videos that is for you. Each videos will be standalone, so you'll get value out of this stream. And also if you're part of our community, you'll see the daily activity that I'm doing in relation to this stream. So since today is we are building our automation offer, and later on I'll show you how to actually use ChatGPT or any uh, AI tools that AI any AI tool that you are using to generate the scripts para sa pag-DM. So, there will be daily activity, no? So, para makapag-reach out ka or validate ng offer mo, you'll also get to see the behind the scenes, no? Ng pag-reach out natin for the uh, greater purpose na makita nyo kung paano talaga siya ginagawa. How actual reaching out to potential clients look like. Okay. So, yan. So, ang framework natin na gagamitin is we create an offer, we validate the interest, get clients, then learn automation during delivery. So, we are building the actual work. Now, I'll also show you paano ipa-price yung first service nyo, and how we can maximize usage of that yung first work nyo para sa testimonials or even actual payment, and mga case studies na pwede mong magamit agad to build your own thing. And then you'll be able to build also yung pinaka-offer page nyo that promotes yung service na gagawin mo for your clients. Okay, so ang gagawin natin is uh, the usual context is yun nga, learn everything first, then gagawa ka ng sample project, then gagawa ka ng offer, then you try to get clients. The problem with that path is it delays yung action. And by action, meaning yung touch base sa reality with actual businesses. So you are doing things, but it's not actually validated because nobody is actually testing it, or you're not showing it to other people. Parang ganun. And then you can spend months learning yung mga tools but feel unsure because there's no real client problem attached to the learning, to 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 the to what you are actually studying or learning. That's why this path that where we are going through is a better one, because you are creating the offer, you validate the interest, then you get clients, then learn automation during delivery. Then and that way you are building the actual work. This helps you learn faster because you are learning with a purpose. So next step that we will be for nagagawin natin is we will choose one simple business problem. We don't start with a tool, we start with the actual business problem. And for this stream, the simple problem is uh, many businesses receive inquiries but do not capture leads properly or follow up quickly. So I've got a couple of dito, examples. One would be yung coach that gets messages on Facebook but forgets to follow up, or a local service business has people asking questions but they're not using lead form. Real estate agent gets interested leads but replies too late. A consultant has a website but no automatic response after someone inquires. Then a small business owner manually tracks inquiries in chats or spreadsheet. Problem is simple. Leads are coming in, but they are not being saved or followed up automatically. Now we turn that problem into a beginner-friendly offer. So example lang to, you can call it differently. Okay. So but I've named it lead capture plus follow-up setup. And my offer statement is called I help small businesses capture lead through a simple form or landing page, then automatically follow up with them through email or SMS so they do not lose potential customers. A simpler version would be I set up a simple system that saves new inquiries and sends an automatic follow-up message when someone contacts your business. And this is for coaches, consultants, real estate agents, clinics, salons, fitness trainers, event organizers, home service businesses, small agencies, training providers. This offer is good for businesses that receive inquiries but still handle follow-up manually. All right, inclusions would be a simple landing page or lead form, thank you page or confirmation message, basic contact capture sa high level. We'll be using high level. Okay, and then one internal notification to the business owner or team. Then one instant email follow-up to the lead. Optional SMS follow-up if available, and then basic testing before handoff. Not included is full CRM, complex pipelines, multi-step nurture campaigns, paid ads, advanced reporting, complex N8 and Mate.com integration, custom coding. No, we're not touching any of those. Your first offer should be simple enough to deliver, but valuable enough for business owners to care about. So here's the skills that uh, here's the actual high level skills that you will need in order to deliver this. Funnels or website, create a simple page where leads can submit their information, forms, collect name, email, phone number, and inquiry details, contacts to save the lead inside the CRM, workflows to send automatic follow-up message, internal notification to alert business owner or team, test testing to make sure that your system works before handoff. Point is, you're not learning high level randomly. You are learning the exact parts needed to deliver this one simple offer. All right. So I've talked too much. I think 600 Kbps. All right.